Today we're going to talk about the Mighty Byte Quick Change Mechanical Receiver and Blank Palette. We're going to look at part numbers 46500, which is the receiver, and part number 46525, which is the Quick Change Blank Palette. And what we'll do is we'll go into SolidWorks. I've already created just a simple mock assembly. What we have on the lower part is the receiver. The receiver has bushings on the backside installed for locating with our long length T-nut if needed. And we also have diamond tapered pins on the upper surface, which are made up with bushings installed on the blank palette. For mounting the receiver, we have a couple options for that. We have some clamps that'll come down the side that can mount on your T-slot table or grid plate, and the kit will come with these. And we also have just some slots on the internal areas. This way you can also mount to your T-slot table or grid plate. It gives some flexibility for the receiver to be mounted. And this here is the blank palette. Then what we have here also are the lockdowns, which are key to the quick change aspect of this mechanical receiver. 2 turns counterclockwise of the lockdown will allow the plate to be removed. And then we also have some chip covers, some vinyl chip covers that get installed over the lockdowns once it's all in place, and we'll make that up later. And I'm just going to open up the lockdown just for a little more detail on that. How this HAP 13 lockdown works is as the lockdown is tightened up in place, it'll push down on this plunger and depress it up into the lockdown, which in turn will protrude the 3 spheres. These 3 spheres, as they protrude out, and will go back into the assembly, what they do is they get captured on a bushing on the inside, and there's one on each corner of the blank palette. And we'll just do a quick cutaway view here. So the spheres will grab on this inside radius and pull the fixture plate down and locate it in the z-axis. Alright, what we'll do next is we're just going to mate up the blank palette to the receiver, and we'll just grab that cylindrical face on the diamond tapered pins, and then we'll actually grab the top surface. I've already added the concentric mates to that, so I'm just going to add a coincident mate to the top surface of the receiver and the underside of the blank palette, and we'll mate those up. Next, what we'll do is we'll bring the lockdowns in place, and we'll just slide them down. And what I'll do is I'll make the blank palette transparent so we can kind of see inside and just look at the interaction. And what we'll do is we'll look straight on that surface, and what you can see is the bushing on the inside, which is transparent. And as the lockdown is tightened up, as we noted, the spheres will protrude out. They'll get captured in that inside radius on the bushing and pull your plate down. What I'll do next is I'll just remove transparency from that plate, and then we'll bring our chip covers down, and they just get pushed into place in the holes in the blank palette. And what we've done is we've actually added a slot, and we'll open up this part. We've added a slot in this vinyl piece just for access with your hex key to the lockdown, just for just ease of keeping the chips out and easy access with that hex key. And just one more item I wanted to point out was just the blank palette itself. We have this 15-inch square surface. Just one of the clamps that we could use on this is the Mighty Byte ID expansion clamp, and I'm just going to mate this up to the top face. And what you can do is on this blank palette, you can just populate the entire surface of this with these or a number of other Mighty Byte clamps. So I'm just going to do a quick linear pattern. We'll flip the direction of that edge. We'll choose this as edge 2. That direction looks okay. As far as components go, we're just going to grab the mounting screws, the clamp, and the tapered screw. And as we bring this out, it looks like we already have a pattern in place. Looks like we have 2 rows of 6 going in the x-axis and 6 rows in the z-axis. I believe the spacing is 2 1/4. We'll just accept this. And you can fit a lot of parts on this palette just for high density work holding. And I'm just going to look straight on this. I'm just going to slide this over just to center a little bit more. And this is the quick change mechanical receiver from Mighty Byte.